Hello everyone, I am Ocera and our topic is all about series. But on my report, I will tackle infinite series. In our report, we will define the infinite series and show how series related to sequences. We will also define what it means for a series to converge and diverge. And we will also discuss the n-term test for divergence and the harmonic series. So let's start to infinite series. We have seen that a sequence is an ordered set of terms. If you add those terms together, you get a series. Kapag nag-add ka ng series, kapag nag-add ka ng sequences, you will get a series. So, what is infinite series? Infinite series is a sum of infinitely many terms and is written in the form a sum from n is equal to 1 to infinity of a sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus a sub 2 plus a sub 3, and we're just gonna go on and on. So it is infinity, meaning to say it is forever. But what does this mean? Hindi natin maya-add ang infinite number of terms gaya ng sa finite number of terms. So, ang mangyayari, the value of an infinite series is defined in terms of the limit of partial sums, na kung saan ang partial sum of an infinite series is a finite sum of the form sum from n is equal to 1 to k of a sub n equals a sub 1 plus a sub 2 plus a sub 3 till a sub k. So, para malinaw, I have example for you. Okay, this is the example. Suppose oil is seeping into lake such that 1,000 gallons enters the lake the first week. During the second week, an additional 500 gallons of oil enters the lake. The third week, 250 more gallons enters the lake. Assume this pattern continues such that each week half as much oil enters the lake as did the previous week. If this continues forever, what we can say about the amount of oil in the lake? To answer this question, we look at the amount of oil in the lake after k weeks. So, let Sk denote the amount of oil in the lake, measured in thousands of gallons. After k weeks, we see that S sub 1 is equal to 1. S sub 2 is equal to 1 plus 0.5, which is equal to 1 plus 1 half. And in S3, it is equal to 1 plus 0.5 plus 0.25, which is it is equal to 1 plus 1 half plus 1 fourth. So in S4 naman, 1 plus 0.5 plus 0.25 plus 0.125, which is it is equal to 1 plus 1 half plus 1 fourth and plus 1 eighth. And in S5, it is equal to 1 plus 0.5 plus 0.25 plus 0.125 plus 0.0625, which is it is equal to 1 plus 1 half plus 1 fourth plus 1 eighth and plus 1/16. Kung titingnan natin ang pattern, so every week, the amount of oil in the lake in thousands of gallons is the behavior of partial sum is the sum from n is equal to 1 to k of 1 half raised to n minus 1. So ano ang mangyayari when k approaches infinity? So symbolically, the amount of oil in the lake as k approaches infinity is given by the infinite series. So the sum from n is equal to 1 to infinity of 1 half raised to n minus 1 is equal to 1 plus 1 half plus 1 fourth plus 1/16 and go on and on. At the same time, as k approaches infinity, the amount of soil in the lake can be calculated by evaluating its limit. Therefore, the behavior of the infinite series can be determined by looking at the behavior of the sequence of partial sums. If the sequence of partial sums converges, we say that the infinite series converge. And if the sequence diverge, we say the infinite series diverge. So, for us to know how to evaluate limit of sequences of partial sums, whether the series converge or diverge, let's hear the next reporter. That's all for my report, and thank you for listening.